Recording?
No. It's recording me, I think. Well, really, you know what? Okay. This is what it is recording. Damn, my titties sideways. Okay, I gotta fix that dress. But see, these are natural. He, stop, boy.
They come
Okay, so I didn't feel like, see what I'm talking about? There's some spirits over there. Who is that? The sink came back on. That's why I said, listen, I was just sitting here listening to a song with Fantasia. Sometimes you got to lose to win. And I just, and my son, we connect in all levels. Music, life. This is a son that, when I was, living the life of getting high, just out of my mind. And this was the one son that really made life worth living because I knew I had something special in him. And he would always, I have 6 children, but he would always be the one to love me, wrap his arms around me. I love you, Mom. Even though I was ashamed, I didn't want to come home because I had been out all night. And, just being around people that I knew that didn't love or care about me because of my addiction, it just, you live in a world to where you think the people that you're around when you're getting high and drinking and having sex and doing everything for this drug, that these people really do love you. Shit. Let me tell you, this is what made me change my life one day. I was standing on 13th Avenue in Coca Pie. And the man that I was married to, he was a crib, this is whatever. And people that know me know who I'm talking about. So I was just in the life, and he was a hustler. I mean, I just felt proud that he was my husband. And, when I go on the block, ain't nobody gonna mess with me because of him and all of that. But you know what? He finally was arrested on a raid. And I was left by myself. And I'm looking around like, what am I going to do? So the friends that we had before this happened, I thought they were still going to be friends when he left. But they wasn't. One night I was sitting on the corner of 13th Avenue and Coca Pie, and a thunderstorm just came. No warning, no nothing. Maybe it was on the news, but we was too busy getting high to look at the news, so we didn't know if the rain was coming or what. So, I mean, it went to pouring like I had never thought or never had seen. And when I looked around, I was on that corner by myself. Everybody had fled. Nobody said, Tyra, you're welcome to come over here and sleep or come in. And it was a house that everybody went to go get high in, and we would go in that house. But this night, the thunderstorm, I just knew that house, and I ran to that house. I was soaking wet. I didn't know what was in the back. I just took off all my clothes and I wrung them out, and I just had to stand there naked until I could get my clothes dry enough so I could put them back on. But I said that to say this. I have watched I'm just going to call it a generational curse through my kids and everything, and everybody having a problems with drugs or whatever. But now we're on to a bigger and better platform. We don't care. I care about it, but I don't. I'm just a hands-on that feel like, listen, we did that, and we gonna get over it. We gonna conquer it. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just don't pick up, and just don't give it. You give it thought, because I've had, where I really thought I was using, and I woke up and I thought that shit was real, but it wasn't. But in early recovery, you go through things like that, and they tell you that. So as a mother, I have had to watch myself go through. I see me and my kids. I'm telling you, yeah, and y'all gotta understand and realize that your kids really do mimic and go through what you go through, even though you don't think they do, but they do. Suppose you get a son or a child, anyone in general, that you deal with paranoia, you deal with your kids are, you just feeling, like, damn, what can I do? I can't save them. And you just, it breaks your heart. And you deal with that every day. And that's their reality. People may say, well, oh, no. That, especially people that don't understand the disease. And that's what I say. Addiction is a family disease. We all are affected. And I urge families to get involved in the addiction process, the healing process, and learning and understanding, and not saying that their will. You know what? Because if I had the will, I would have left drugs alone a long time ago. We don't have the will. God is the will. And I say this because I know a lot of families are, you know what, and this may be cliche, but for me it's not, because oncoming, I'm about to get into some real topics. I'm about to talk about real things. I'm about to talk about my life, my children, and how this really does affect the whole family. So, tune in. I'm getting this channel together with my son. This is a dual collaboration. There he is. And we gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. And I am so passionate about self-improvement, self-awareness. And I know it's all over. But you know what? I'm coming from a side to where we gotta be real. We gotta be real with this shit. And it's not going to change unless families get involved and get educated to this disease, this process. Stop wishing that your family member or whoever is affected using drugs or whatever the addiction is, that if they were just strong, they would get rid of it. Or if they were just this and that, it's not that. Because the will, we have no will. So I thank you for tuning in to enjoying me, because I'm funny as hell, I tell you. I'm a hit y'all with some real shit that y'all really don't, y'all ain't ready. But I hope y'all get ready. So with that, I send love, peace, and happiness. And you see I got the crazy son over here, right? He ain't said nothing, but I don't expect him to say nothing because we're launching this. So you know what? Stay tuned. You know what? Get your coffee, your tea, your napkins, because we gonna hit some real stuff. And that's what I look forward to, is healing, laughter, joy, and realizing that we're more than what we go through. Honesty about what's bothering you and what's, where you feel like that you can't talk to nobody. You can talk to me because I'm here. And one more thing. The healing that needs to take place in families when it's addiction, whatever it is, and it's understandable because as the only child and everything growing up, I did this myself. I went through it myself. People just, your family especially, they don't understand. So when your family members are reaching out to you because they're suffering and they're going through whatever they're going through, they just need an ear. They need someone that will listen. Whether it makes sense or not, just listen. Just listen. Even though you may not understand it, just listen. Communication is the greatest of all. Just listen. Their reality may not be your reality, but you have to listen and you have to make them understand and know that you're there. And whatever they may be going through, whether it makes sense or not to you, you have to listen. With that, I love you. Peace. I don't know the signature goodbye or whatever. But until the next time, I'll see you.
Peace, and we out.